PFPS website, which is www.pfps.org, you can access the PFPS bill tracker, which is the first publicly available nationwide voucher bill tracker. You can get to it through two different ways. The first is here on the bill tracker tag on the main navigation bar, and you can access it on the bottom of the home page. So I'm actually going to start showing and demonstrating on this one. Okay, so on this bill tracker, you see a national map of voucher bills across the country. So the red circles represent states where only one voucher bill has been introduced since PFPS started tracking voucher bills on the website in 2019. So the default map and tracker is going to be from 2019 to 2021. The blue circles represent states where multiple voucher bills have been introduced. So this is like a really good way to get a national look at what's been going on. And so let's say you are interested specifically in 2021 bills. As we're discussing on this webinar, you can go to the year field, filter down to 2021, and then search for bills. As you see here, the map is now changed to only reflect the current legislative session, and this list of bills on the side have also changed to match the 2021 bills. You're also able to use the tracker to search for keywords. So let's say, for example, you're interested in tax credit vouchers during the 2021 legislative session. You can enter that as a keyword and then search for the bills. And now you'll have a list of all of the tax credit vouchers that have that in either the summary or the bill title. You can also use the clear all filters to default back to the original search, and then you don't have to keep refreshing your web page in order to go back and start a new search. So another thing I want to show is how to look for a bill specifically to a state. So as Catherine mentioned, one of the hotspots we're watching is Florida. So I'm going to select Florida as my state. And because I'm interested in bills from this legislative session, I'm going to select 2021 and then search for the bills. So thus far, PFPS has tracked 3 bills in the Florida legislature. And then you can get more information about the individual bill by clicking on the bill number on the side. As soon as you click on the bill number, you'll get a very brief profile of the state, including its summary and its status. And then you have this option to view the bill, which will bring you to a more comprehensive profile of the bill. That's pulled from Legiscan, the legislative service that PFPS uses to track bills. On the summary tab, you'll have a brief description of the bill, as well as a bill type, some categories, which I will go over in a bit, and a few other pieces of information. This comprehensive profile will also have these tabs on the top that you can see the last actions and statuses, the sponsors of the bill, and you have the option to view the bill text. So if you copy this URL here and paste it into your web browser, which I'm not going to do at this second, it will take you directly to the Legiscan website where you'll have access to the bill language and text. There's also a few other tabs that will show you additional information about the bill. So, definitely check it out and feel free to play around with it. I want to go back to the summary tab for a second to look at this categories right here. So PFPS makes an effort to go through all of the bills and assign some topics and tags to it that will tell you the type of voucher as well as some main aspects of the bill to just kind of give a shorthand snapshot of what a bill is about. And PFPS will also update the description, which so a PFPS summary as the bill is moving. So as the bill is moving out of committee, PFPS will denote PFPS summary and do a new version of the summary that will include additional information about the type of bill and some other aspects, just to give a more clear idea of what is going on. So the bill tracker is updated once a week, typically on Fridays, and we ask that you check back to get up-to-date information on all of these aspects. And if you see a bill that is not listed here that you know about in your state, we do ask that you email us at info@pfps.org and send us information about the bill. If you have a link to it or any context, that would be great, so we can make sure that the bill tracker is as up to date as possible. And the only other thing I want to show is if you go to this bill tracker link on the main navigation bar, instead of just going the way I went on the homepage, you won't have access to that map feature, but you will have a list of the states and where the bills are being introduced. Similar to the homepage, the default here is all of the bills that PFPS has tracked since beginning to use this software. So if you're only interested in 2021 bills, you can set it there and search, and then you'll have the most up-to-date for the 2020-2021 bills. And this list is very comprehensive. The bills on here are not only bills that will establish new voucher programs, but also bills for other diversions of funds for private school expenses. So if the list looks a little long, they're not just changes and expansions in programs.